Check out the links in the description for important info on CHILI GraFx connectors. Here's how to add the Bynder connector. On your Environments Templates page, click Settings in the bottom left-hand corner. Go to Connectors and click Add Connector on the right-hand side. Then select Bynder. You'll see two tabs, Configuration and Authentication. Let's focus on configuration first. Give the connector a name and a description, and make sure to select a version. Under Runtime Options, we'll need the base URL. To get it, go to Bynder and log into your account. Go to the address bar at the top and select your domain. Just grab everything after the // all the way through to the .com. Do not include any www. Copy it, go back to the Configuration tab, and paste it in the base URL field. Then, under Proxy Settings, enter star.bynder.com. Now, go to the Authentication tab, and under Server and Browser Authentication, select a method. Then, let's get the client ID and secret. Go back to Bynder and click Settings in the top right-hand corner. Select Advanced Settings and click Portal Settings. Then go to OAuth Apps on the left-hand side. Click Add New App. Give your new application a name, here CHILI GraFx. You can also enter a URL. We'll go with the CHILI Publish website. And we'll also add a description. Under Integration, select Other from the drop-down. Enter a name for this integration, again, CHILI GraFx. And under Select Grant Type, click Client Credentials. Under Assign User, select a user. In this case, we'll go with the person using this account. And lastly, we'll select scopes, namely Asset Read and Asset Write, as well as Collection Read and Collection Write. Scroll down and click Register Application. This will open the application page and you'll get a notification that the application was created successfully. Now, select your client ID, copy it, go back to the Authentication tab in CHILI GraFx and paste it under Client ID. Go back to Bynder to copy the client secret and paste it under Client Secret on the Authentication tab. Next, we'll get the Token Endpoint. Go back to Bynder and in the address bar, select anything from HTTPS to Bynder.com included. Copy it and paste it in the Token Endpoint field. Add /v6/authentication/OAuth2/token. Lastly, go back to Bynder, scroll down to Select Scope, copy Asset Read, and paste it into the Scope field. Again, back to Bynder, select Collection Read, copy it, and in the Scope field, add a space first, and then paste it. Now, click Test Authentication. You'll get a notification that it was authenticated successfully. Scroll up and click Save. All that's left to do is toggle the Bynder connector and confirm its availability. If you've got a template designer seat, you'll be able to test it in a template. To do so, go back to the Templates page, select a template, and open the Resources panel. Go to Media, and click the link icon. Then, select Bynder. Your Bynder assets will appear in the Media panel. That's it. Good to go.